Hello, my fellow artisans, and welcome back to Explore Tulsa as we explode with color.
We are going to do a little painting, and for nearly 20 years, Purple Glaze has been a fun family tradition for folks all over Tulsa.
I'm Jeff Stunkard. I'm in business with my dad, Jim Stunkard. We started Purple Glaze, it'll be 20 years ago next year. We started one called Paint and Play Studio. That was our first one, then Purple Glaze was kind of a branch of that. We had seen the idea work in a couple of different cities. We were living outside of Tulsa and had seen the concept, but knew there was nothing in Tulsa. The timing was great. We just moved back to Tulsa at the same time and had a cousin that had been doing ceramics for years, so she kind of showed us the ropes and we kind of took it from there and kind of been developing the concept ever since. You know, the neat thing about this is my dad and I didn't have any background in art, and when we saw how easy it was to do what we do and to communicate that and let people develop their artistic side, that's when we knew we were really on to something. The average person can come in here without any artistic ability and use a stencil and create a pretty cool plate or a cup or something. You know, it's amazing that the type of customers that come, they're every walk of life. You know, we've got people that come in on dates, kids and adults, but I think really what it boils down to is it's an entertainment option for people. But more importantly, I've heard over and over again, weekly, it's really good therapy for people to come in and completely shut everything off for an hour or two. So I think that's really the real value and the satisfaction. Seeing the finished product in a couple of days after they come back and pick it up, that's the coolest thing because people really do surprise themselves. Basically, at both studios, we've got the glazing option. So you'll come in, select your item. We'll walk you through how the paints work, show you the idea center. So at that point, you'll sit down and decorate your item, and then you'll leave it here a couple of days. We'll glaze it and fire it for you. So if you do a plate or a cup or something that needs to be food safe or waterproof, that's the process that needs to go through after that. We've got two locations right now, 91st and Sheridan, and the one we're at on Brookside. You know, it's a pretty amazing city. It really is. I mean, I lived here my whole life, the exception of a couple of years after college, I moved away. But just the progression of how far south it's gone. When I was a kid, 61st was the boonies. So really the development, of course, our art scene is amazing, what's going on downtown in Brady and on Pearl Street. Tulsans seem to always reach out and embrace a new concept and really shop locally. That's the coolest thing. We really do feel blessed, and that's attributed to our customers and the loyalist bunch of people that we know. It's fun to meet new people and have new customers, but really those people that we see the kids come in 20 years later that ask for a job that we saw when they were kids. That's a really cool thing. Our family, we've just really been blessed to be a part of all this.